Hey, it's Tay, and welcome to the Wind Down. I'm Tay, and today we're going to be having a double quarter pounder, some fries, and I have a melted cherry slushy here. And some ketchup. I'm so tired, y'all. Gotta have ketchup. McDonald's fries. I already started eating them when I was driving home. I already said my grace. We have some intense questions today, so I'm gonna get right to it. Okay, the first question is, she didn't state her name, so I assume she wants to be anonymous. And she wrote, I'm 14 and pregnant. I found out I was pregnant 4 months ago. I'm beginning to show, and the kids at my school are saying some pretty mean, horrible things to me. They call me slut, whore, and disgusting. The truth is, I've never been sexual with anyone. My pregnancy was an accident. I want to keep my baby, and my parents are pretty much done being angry with me and decided to support me in my decision. I want to continue school, but my friends don't talk to me anymore. And sometimes I just wish I could have made a better decision and stayed a virgin. But it's too late for that now. I'm lonely, and my BF doesn't want to be with me anymore. But he says he will visit our baby a few times a week if his parents will help him out. He doesn't have a job or a car or any money. We are both in the 8th grade. I feel like my life is over. That's intense. Well, you can't get a job at 14. I think here in Michigan, it used to be 14, but I think now it's like 16. So you're going to really need your parents. You can't even go and get government assistance without your parents. So first you need to see if there's a school for girls like you in your state. I don't know which state you're in, but most states have programs for underage teens where they can still continue school, and they provide daycare for the children. So you need to look into that. And as far as trying to change your decision, if you want to have this baby, then you have to understand that there's going to be things that you need to do. As a single mother, I was pregnant at 13. By the time I was 18, I was raising 4 kids at 18. I dropped out of school in the 5th grade. I graduated, and then I didn't go to school. I dropped out. I had to go back to school to get my GED, of which I had to teach myself everything that you would learn in middle school and high school. I had to learn algebra, trigonometry. I had to learn all these different things in order to be able to go to college. I did go to college. After, it took me a year to train myself and study to be able to get the GED, and I completed that. And then I went to college. I went to college to be an engineer. By the time I was, I think 22 or 20, I could be 22. By the time I was 22, I was taking care of, I was raising 5 kids. So It can be done. You can make it. You just have to have a drive in you. I wanted to go to college. So that's the goals that I set for myself. So I worked full time and I went to college and I was a mother. I opened up 2 businesses. At 27, I opened up a business, and at 30, I opened up another business, and then I opened another business, I believe, at 32. So you can be successful. You just have to have that drive. You can't let that set you back, and there's no takebacks. You can't say, oh, I wish I didn't do this, because that's not your life. You know, now you're going to be grown. You're going to need your parents' support more than anything. You're going to need your parents' support, because if I didn't have my mother, I don't think I would have made it as far as I could. So I didn't really have a support system where, you know, my mom was more focused on being my friend than my mom. So I didn't have anyone to encourage me to go to college and to, you know, finish school and to raise my kids. I didn't have anyone to do that. So I had to motivate myself. And God was a main factor in me being able to make it here today. I didn't have a very strong faith, but I had some kind of idea of God, and I knew about prayer. So God played a major part in me being able to carry on and take care of my children. See that? That's a double quarter pounder. I'm hungry. So, people telling you that it can't be done, it can. Because like I said, I was taking care of 4 kids. And then Nico came along when I was 20, I believe. So, it can be done if you have the drive. You should be amongst your peers, other young girls who are going through the same struggle as you. So look for a school for pregnant teens or for teen moms and see if you can get into that. Make sure you get WIC. Sign up for WIC. That would be the only thing that you probably could do on your own at 14. I think your parents will have to see if they can get, you know, government assistance for you, actually, for health care for your child and you. But it's not going to be easy. They're going to go base everything by your parents. So even though you're having a baby, you still won't be considered grown. I know, but you can do it. You can work it out if you have that drive. Take time and ignore what people are saying to you. No one is going to be there to help you. So why worry about what they say to you? I was called all kind of names. I was told I had saw my cousin, which I grew up with, and I hadn't seen her in several years. I think the last time I had saw her was when I was 13, and then I saw her again. She called me up and she needed a favor. I think I was 35. I'm 40 now, so it was about 5 years ago. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. And she said everybody thought that I had like all these kids and I was on welfare and basically that I didn't make it. She had never thought that, you know, I would be a business owner, and, you know, I had went to college, and, you know, I did go back to school to get my GED at least. So you hang in there. It's all going to work out depending on you. You know, most people don't believe I have a 5th grade education. Then I had to learn college stuff. You know, then I had to learn this stuff for my kids. You know, and I had to, you know, bounce things around, work midnight jobs, and go to school during the day. It can be done. Don't give up. It's not the worst thing that can happen to you. You can recover from it. You just have to have that drive and that determination, and you'll be just fine. And lean on your parents, your mom. Your mom is going to help you significantly. don't turn your back on your family. It's only because they want you to have more. They want you to do better. You know, so sometimes it seems like they be mad. It's not they mad. They just want you to do better. And they want the best for you. And being a single mom is really hard in today's society. I'm hungry. What's the next question? Got the hiccups, y'all. Oh. Okay. The next one, she chooses to remain anonymous as well. It says, I'm 29 years old and I met this wonderful man. He's a doctor, has no children. He's financially stable but mentally unstable. He's currently on antidepressants and a mixture of behavioral medications. He wants me to perform sexual explicit acts while we're having sex. Some of the things he enjoys are golden showers, scat, and domination role playing. He asks me to do what he calls the nasty with him at least once a week. Should I participate? This might be my last chance at love. That ain't love, girl. That's love. And true enough, when you love somebody, you want to cater to them, but at the same time, that's them understanding that you're not into the same thing that they into. So, I know what all that is, and for y'all, golden showers, that's that R. Kelly shit. Going for that. You be walking around smelling like piss all damn day. Hot piss. I don't care what kind of doctor. I wonder what kind of doctor he is. It ain't worth it, girl. And that's not love. I don't think that's love. You know, if he would respect the fact that you're not into that, and if he can't handle that, I mean, y'all can't really provide anything for each other. If that's the case, if you ain't willing to scat is something really. No, girl. No, definitely not the scat. And the golden showers, nope. And the domination thing, I think we had another question like that before, and I addressed it last week. I was like, you know, people be wanting these weird things, like wearing diapers and all that kind of stuff. That's just too much. You know what I'm saying? That's not, if he, you know, I don't think he's looking for love. He's looking for, you know, fulfillment. Sexual fulfillment. Because you could never be able to provide that for him if you're not into that. For y'all don't know what scat is, look that up. If you under 18, stay away from it. The golden shower thing, I don't know what the point of that. I mean, it all boils down to how you feel comfortable about it. You know what I'm saying? If you into it and you think you want to get into it, go ahead. But it sounds like once he gets you into that, you're not going to be able to back out of it. So it becomes a lifestyle, and that's a lifestyle. Regardless if it's sexual or whatever, it's still a lifestyle. So you have to decide if you want to be a part of that lifestyle. And, you know, it's like a whole community of them, you know, that's into that. So why you? See, I don't let this thing melt. I mean, I say if you afford, and that's what you into, no problem. But I mean, I didn't heard of it before. It's not that uncommon. Like, I have heard of it before, but it's like a whole community of them. Why you? And ultimately, how do you feel about it? He ain't gonna have me doing it with no damn donkey. Dogs. Scat. I had an ex like that. He was into that. And it's a challenge. Ultimately, it depends on how you feel about it. If you feel comfortable with it, giving it a try, do your research, girl, because, you know, golden showers ain't just golden showers no more. You know what I'm saying? Scat is from what I'm hearing, it has turned into some other bullshit. Doctor or no doctor, and you say that he on antidepressants and all that kind of stuff, that's something that you want to continue dealing with, it's always going to be an issue with him. I just ain't got time for all that drama. Excuse me. That's just too much. I mean, if you comfortable with that, then I would say do your thing. But me personally, no. There'll be another guy. And it's not your last chance at love. That's not love. Because if somebody love you, they're going to accept, you know, you kind of make compromises for each other. He haven't even introduced it to you. He just, you know, threw it on you. That's too much. That's too much to throw on one person, you know. And that's a lot. And then you need to find out more details. Like, is he doing this with somebody else? Or is he just doing this with you? Or is the other stuff going on? Is it like he a part of this community? You know, what you need to find the depth of that particular situation. That's just a lot. I told you the domination thing, they be having them walking around in leashes and stuff. You want to be in a leash? Like you a damn dog? I mean, to each his own, but nah. They ain't gonna be smacking me around and I ain't gonna be wearing no leashes. I'm just saying, to each his own. Make sure y'all head over to Catt's channel and check out her response. She's going to be answering the same 2 questions that I answered today. Make sure you leave your comments below because we always want your opinion. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next Friday. Peace.